Our next comedian, ladies and gentlemen, Patrick Potts. Patrick Potts. Sorry, Patrick. Oh, Lord, get ready for this one. Here we go.
I'm about to do a puppet show. Thank you. Yeah. Oh. We need a drink? Yeah. State government workers, we never start on time. Great, yeah, off to a roaring start, yeah. Great crowd, great food, great good, good, okay. 10 minutes, huh? Ooh. Yeah, state workers, we're a strange little bunch. I mean, who else do you know that would, complain about how far away they had to park and then spend their break times walking laps around the parking lot? Weird people. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of down. Yeah, it's only been a few months since my sister passed away in a tragic accident. She got drunk and thought she could fly. We'll never figure out how she learned to hotwire Cessna. Yeah, and after that, like she was just a plain down to earth kind of girl. Don't worry, I feed off your hatred. Yeah, so I don't know who all was here last time. You're probably, just thinking replay. Plan B. Okay. Yeah, so last time I did make fun of a lot of members of my family, most of them dead. Like the crowd, apparently. You're welcome. Hey, some of these I do just for myself. So anyway. Yeah, so I was making fun of my family. I was making fun of my dead sister, my dead grandpa, my dead aunt, my mother, and I actually had someone say, well, why don't you make fun of your dad? And I'm like, well, first of all, that's tacky. It's much easier to make fun of the dead ones. And then secondly, it's like, well, okay, since it's been requested, this might kill me. Because that looks more like my dad. I bend over backwards for you damn kids. Head rush. Woo! Woo! I am the walrus. Goo-goo-goo-goo. Oh, wow, that was fun. Let me catch my breath after that one. Oh, okay. Note to self, never do that again. Ever, 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 ever. Yeah, so as mentioned before, we've had the problem with tomatoes with salmonella, which last time it was mad cow disease and the mad cows, and I'm not going to go into that again. But yeah, it's like tomatoes with salmonella. How does that happen? What have the tomatoes been doing with the chickens? I don't know. Like, stop that. That's just wrong. That's against the rules of nature. But if you are a chicken and you do love your tomatoes, be sure to set them free. And if they don't come back, it's never meant to be. But we all know eventually they will catch up. Come on, boo me. Those were the boo. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, since we're doing bad puns, yeah, apparently there's actually a whole pigeon coop in Cainam Bay where they're actually holding captive, carrier pigeons and passenger pigeons or whatever. Yeah, apparently they were overheard, talking about a coo, coo. I love hatred. I have to joke about, dead relatives and animals because what else am I going to talk about? Dating? It's like, yeah, I went out with a hot girl, and you'd be like, you? Nah, I don't see that. Sorry. Thanks for laughing at that. Jeez. Thanks. Yeah. But actually, I'm kind of sad because I just it hasn't been that long since I broke up with my girlfriend. It's only been about 4 years or so, and we still keep in touch. Call her at 3 in the morning and talk. And she's like, okay, first of all, I moved 1,000 miles away from you, and second of all, I'm living with a guy. I'm like, okay, first of all, you did not move 1,000 miles away. You moved about 1,271 miles away according to Google Maps. And secondly, the guy you're living with, well, if those ninja assassins I hired would just do their job, we wouldn't be talking about him. Where's those ninja assassins now? Thank you. Oh, this is fun. Should have had more Mountain Dew. Never enough. But before, the back then, I'm sure a lot of you were thinking, oh, fat boy can bend. And again, that gets laughter. Thank you, Pete. Wow, you're so kind. Okay, moving on. Yeah, the strangest thing that happened from last time was I was actually recognized. Yeah, it was like, at a local Scottish restaurant, and, just there for some breakfast and stuff. Maybe some hot cakes and maybe a McGriddle. And this couple came up, and their little boy. And, and they're like, hey, are you that guy? I'm like, honest, I've never seen that boy before in my life. And they're like, hey, it is that guy. It's the guy from the comedy night. And the woman's like, oh, his voice really does sound like that? Yes. And they're like, yeah, we thought you were so funny with all those little jokes about talking animals and stuff. Why don't you tell one to Bobby here? And, she has a little kid, and the kid's like, so. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay. No pressure or anything. Gotta think of a clean animal joke that's family friendly. And all of a sudden there's this, devil that pops up on my shoulder and is like, hey, tell the penguin joke. Yeah, penguin joke. Tell the penguin joke. I'm like, no, can't tell the penguin joke. It's not safe for little ears. Angel on my other shoulder, please give me advice. And she's like, what? I like the penguin joke. I'm like, you're not helping. She's like, okay, fine. So she's like going through the joke roll of the dice. And it's like, okay, this one sounds fun. How about the one about the Mr. Bear and Mr. Rabbit? I'm like, okay, that sounds safe. Okay. So, little Bobby, Mr. Bear was walking through the forest, and he comes across Mr. Rabbit. And Mr. Rabbit's hopping along, and Mr. Bear's like, hey there, Mr. Rabbit. Mr. Rabbit's like, hey, Mr. Bear, how you doing? Mr. Bear's like, oh, Mr. Rabbit, I'm doing just fine. Could I ask you a question? Mr. Rabbit's like, why, sure, Mr. Bear, you can ask me anything. Mr. Bear's like, you have a problem with poo sticking to your fur? Mr. Rabbit's like, no, Mr. Bear, I don't seem to have that problem. Mr. Bear's like, good, and goes around the throat and wipes his butt with it. Those parents were just staring at me. Little Bobby was rolling on the floor, turning red. I just thought the joke was so funny, but he was choking on a French fry. So I go and do that special maneuver, the Heineken maneuver, where you grab a beer because you don't know what else to do, and it's not your kid. No, actually I said that, but I don't drink or smoke or do drugs because if I did do that, I'd be like so weird. True, some people say that I'm like addicted to pornography. Moving on. So when you are with a girl and you're like really close and you start to do stuff that, go see her movies and listen to her music and wearing the clothes that she buys you and stuff, and they buy you the little piece of fabric, that little surface of a thong. Yeah, they buy you a thong and expect you to wear that. It's like it's supposed to add some spice to the bedroom. It's like, well, only if the spice you're expecting is a Vienna sausage and 2 blueberries. Just doing anything for you? Should I do some jumping jacks or something? Yeah, I'm doing one. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is all going very well. Yeah. Okay, it's been about time. I'm actually feeling kind of naked up here, and if you ever felt me naked, then you didn't know what I mean. And it's like, Patrick, that mole on your thigh just winked at me. It's the thing that likes you. So anyway. Yeah. Say hello to my little kitty. Exactly. Hello, Kitty.